All right, class, for our last video today, we're going to take a piece of paper. If you already have a piece of paper with nouns and verbs on it that has room, you can use that. Otherwise, get a fresh piece of paper, and then you can keep this one and we'll keep on using it. All right. So we folded it in half to make two columns. The first one we're going to write at the top, we'll write nouns. And on the other side, what do you think we're going to write? Good, verbs. All right, class, what is a noun? All right. Good, a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. And what is a verb? Good, a verb is an action. All right, so I'm going to tell you the word and I want you to tell me, so don't just guess, right? You know how to decide, is something a person, place, or thing? Can you see it? Can you touch it? Or if it's a verb, if it's something you can do, remember if you say I can blank or I blank and it makes sense, then it's a verb. All right, so our first word is would. Remember that one is a homophone, so I'll use it in a sentence. It's the wood from today. We gathered wood for the fire. Fire. All right, wood. So class, in 3 seconds, tell me, is would a noun or a verb? 3, 2, 1. What is it? All right, I hope that we said it was a noun. All right, so go ahead and write and mark would. Which do you use in would? Excellent, we use oo. So go ahead and write that and mark it. All right, and then is our oo saying its first or second sound in would? Good, it's saying so it's saying its second sound. All right, our next word is match. Okay. And I'll use it in a sentence because sometimes we need that to help us know. Let's see, I used a match to light the candle. I used a match to light the candle. All right, class, is match a noun or a verb? Tell me in 3, 2, 1. All right, good. I hope we said it was a noun. Is again, if it's something that you can touch and use to light something, then it's a noun. So what kind of ch do you use in match, class? Good, ch. 3-letter ch used after a single vowel that says a, e, or a. Go ahead and write match and mark it. All right, so make sure you're looking at your paper right now, and then you can just look at mine to check and make sure you got it right because you were listening to the directions. All right, class, our next word is sleep. Sleep. All right, I like to sleep a lot. Sleep. All right, so remember we're asking, is it a person, place, thing, or idea? Or is it something you can do? Let's see. Can we make a sentence that says I sleep or I can sleep? We can, yeah, that makes sense. So what part of speech is sleep? Good, sleep is a verb. Which E do we use in sleep? Good, E-double-E. Go ahead and write it and mark it. All right, class. Our next word is slept. All right, I slept for 8 hours last night. Slept. All right, in 3 seconds, tell me if that's a noun or a verb. 2, 1. Oh, I hope we said verb. All right, I even in the sentence said I slept. Okay, so I was trying to give you a hint. It's a verb. Go ahead and write and mark slept. Class, is there anything that we need to mark in slept? No, there is not. That's a closed syllable. No 2-letter phonograms. We call this basic code. All right, our next word is forest. And I said it how we say to spell it, forest. So, is forest a noun or a verb? Let's see. We went to the forest to hike. Forest. Is it a noun or a verb? All right, I hope we said a noun. A forest is a place or a thing. So it's a noun. Go ahead and write it and mark it. What's the first syllable? Good, for. And the second one? Good, est. All right, write it and mark it. All right, make sure yours looks like that. All right, our last word is nature. Class, how do we say nature to spell it? All right, we say nature. I know that one's a little trickier, nature. All right, so nature, what's our first syllable? Good, nay. And our second syllable? Good, ture. All right, and is nature a noun or a verb? I'll use it in a sentence. Let's see. We went exploring in nature yesterday. Nature. We went exploring in nature yesterday. All right, class, is it a noun or a verb? 3, 2, 1. All right, I hope we said it was a noun. You can't say I nature. Okay, so nature, that's like when we go outside and there's all the beautiful things that occur naturally, right? Nature and natural have the same base word. All right, so nature, write it and mark it. All right, let's go ahead and check, make sure we got it correctly. Nature. Oh, in class, what's our first syllable in nature? All right, good. It's an open syllable. All right, well, we categorized all our words into nouns and verbs. Before we go, are sleep and slept, are those related, class? All right, I hope we said yes, that they mean the same thing but in different times. Right, this is our present tense, and this is our past tense. So it means if you were sleeping, but it already happened. It's over and done with. Slept. All right. So class, wait, usually to make a word past tense, to make a verb past tense, we use edit. Did we use edit here? Past tense ending? No. Oh, I'm hoping you can remember the word for the kind of verb that does not use edit past tense ending. Do you remember it, class? It is irregular. All right, so we've got a new verb to add to our irregular verbs. So in our first column, present, and so the present tense is the same as the future tense. So present and future, we'll write and mark sleep. All right, and then our past tense, what's the past tense of sleep? Right, good, it's slept. So the third column is our past tense. Go ahead and write it and mark it. All right, class, I will see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.